Welcome, curious minds, to the 233rd deep dive of the AI brief.
Our goal today, as always, is to cut through the hype and noise and give you the really important, sometimes surprising insights in AI right now.
We've got a packed agenda.
We really do. We're starting with Apple's, well, ambitious plans for home robots. Then we'll look at OpenAI and the return of GPT-4o after some user feedback.
Yes, the course correction.
Exactly. Then the AI talent wars heating up between giants like Microsoft and Meta. And finally, a quick roundup of other key developments and some trending tools you might find useful.
Okay, let's dive into that first one. Apple plotting an AI comeback via the smart home. That sounds interesting. What are they actually cooking up?
It gets pretty fascinating, actually. Reports suggest Apple's really gearing up, aiming for launches between 2026 and 2027. They've got 4 main AI devices planned.
4? Okay, what are they?
So first, there's this desktop robot. And get this, it's got a motorized arm that controls a display.
Motorized arm.
Yeah, designed to physically track users and even lock onto whoever's speaking in a room. And it's all tied into a seriously AI upgraded Siri.
A robot arm following you around? That could be useful, or maybe a bit much. What are the challenges there, making it genuinely helpful?
That's the key question, isn't it? Utility versus novelty. And maybe to help with that, they're also planning this personality character for Siri. Codename is Bubbles.
Bubbles. Wait, are we talking like Microsoft Clippy vibes?
That's the comparison people are making. Hopefully, a lot less annoying and actually helpful this time around. We'll see.
Oh boy, Clippy. I have memories. Let's hope Bubbles learned a few things. What else is in the pipeline?
Right. So alongside Bubbles, there's a smart display planned for mid-2026. It'll run a new OS they're calling Charismatic. Think home apps, music, web browsing, mostly voice-controlled, but touch too.
Okay, a smart display makes sense.
And finally, new AI-powered security cameras. They're talking months-long battery life, which is impressive. Plus, automation stuff like dimming lights or playing music based on who it sees.
So this all hinges on a revamped Siri then. What's happening under the hood there? Is it just a software update or something bigger?
Oh, it's much bigger. Reports say engineers are rebuilding Siri completely from scratch. New AI models, codenamed Linwood.
Linwood, okay.
And they're even testing Anthropic's Claude as a backup.
Uh-huh.
That one's codenamed Glenwood. So, yeah, total overhaul. Shows they're serious about catching up.
A full rebuild is huge. But if it's still being tested, what does this mean right now? For us, for listeners thinking about smart home tech.
It means, well, Apple's big Siri AI push is still mostly talk at this point. The concepts are there, but the products aren't yet.
Right.
Meanwhile, the competition isn't waiting. Google, Amazon, even that OpenAI device Joni Ive is supposedly designing, they're moving fast. The home robotics market doesn't have a clear winner yet, so Apple really needs to make a move soon, a definitive one, to really stake their claim. The window might be closing.
Pressure's on. Okay, speaking of companies responding quickly, let's shift to OpenAI. There was quite a bit of noise after the GPT-5 launch, wasn't there?
There really was. And what's striking is how fast they reacted to the user feedback. It seemed like almost immediate course correction.
Yeah, that rollout was bumpy. So what exactly changed? The big one seems to be GPT-4o coming back, right?
Exactly. It's back in the model picker for all paid users.
Yeah.
And Sam Altman, the CEO, explicitly promised plenty of notice if they ever decide to deprecate it again. That's a pretty direct response to the outcry.
Reassuring for users who rely on it. What about GPT-5 itself? Any improvements there after the initial feedback?
Definitely. They boosted the weekly rate limits for advanced reasoning quite significantly, actually, from 200 queries, which was pretty low, up to 3,000.
Wow, that's a big jump.
It is. And Altman also clarified the context window for GPT-5 is 196K tokens, clearing up some confusion there. Remember, the context window is basically the AI's short-term memory for the conversation.
Got it. More memory, better handling of complex stuff.
Precisely. And crucially, they added new options. Auto, fast, or thinking modes for GPT-5. This directly tackles that frustration users had where queries were seemingly going to the wrong model, maybe the faster but less capable one, when they wanted deep thought.
Giving users more control. Makes sense. Altman also mentioned something about a personality update for GPT-5, didn't he? How important is that really? Is it just window dressing?
He did. He talked about the need for, and I quote loosely here, per-user customization and model personality. And I think this points to something interesting. GPT-5 is powerful, no doubt. Better benchmarks, better coding, all that.
Yeah.
But the messy rollout really highlighted that a large chunk of users care a lot about the feel of the model, the personality, the user experience. It's not just about raw specs.
So the vibe matters as much as the capability.
It seems like it, yeah.
Yeah.
It raises this bigger question for the whole field. How much does that user connection, that sort of personality, actually count for advanced AI? Apparently, quite a bit more than maybe some developers initially thought.
Fascinating point. Okay, from product tweaks to, well, people, let's talk about the AI talent wars. It sounds like Microsoft is really going after Meta's AI people.
That's the word, yeah. According to a Business Insider report, Microsoft's getting pretty aggressive. They're apparently matching Meta's own, often huge compensation packages. We're talking multi-million-dollar offers.
Wow. Just matching pay. Or is there more to it?
More to it. They're reportedly using special recruiting teams and circulating actual lists of specific individuals they want to target, passing them to hiring managers. It's very focused.
Like a drafts board for AI researchers. Which teams at Meta are in their sights?
Seems like three main groups. Reality Labs, that's their metaverse stuff, GenAI infrastructure, and the core Meta AI research teams. So pretty critical areas.
And who's leading this charge for Microsoft?
Mustafa Suleyman, who heads Microsoft AI now, and interestingly, Jay Parikh, who used to be an engineer at Meta. So they have some inside knowledge, presumably.
That helps.
And apparently, they've set up new, really fast processes just for hiring critical AI talent. Think getting offers out the door, getting high-level approvals, all within like 24 hours. It shows real urgency.
So what does this signal about the broader market? I mean, for anyone tracking the industry, what's the takeaway here?
Well, it signals that Microsoft is basically borrowing Meta's own playbook. Meta was known for these aggressive hiring tactics to build their teams.
Turning the tables.
Kind of, yeah. And matching Meta's willingness to spend big bucks on talent, that's going to be a challenge, even for Microsoft. But there's another angle.
Which is?
There have been whispers, reports about maybe some culture issues within parts of Meta's AI division outside their new fancy superintelligence lab. So some employees might actually be open to a move even beyond just the money. It's about the environment, too.
Right. It's not always just about the paycheck. Okay, let's shift gears now. Time for a quick roundup of other significant AI news. What else is happening out there?
Right, rapid fire. First, Igor Babushkin, who co-founded xAI with Elon Musk, has left. He's launching Babushkin Ventures, a VC firm focused on AI safety and benefiting humanity.
Interesting move, especially after some of the controversies around xAI's Grok chatbot recently.
Definitely highlights the ongoing focus on safety and ethics at the founder level. Next, Google's Gemini chatbot got an upgrade, a new personal context feature so it remembers your chat history and preferences, makes it more tailored, plus higher rate limits for its deep think mode.
Personalization is key. What else?
Meta's Threads hit 400 million monthly active users. That's a huge number.
Beyond just social media, what's the AI angle?
Massive data set. All that real-time text is incredibly valuable for training Meta's AI models, much like how X's data reportedly helped Grok. It's strategic data access.
Gotcha. Data is the fuel.
Then, Anthropic acquired key people, 3 co-founders and others from HumanLoop. That's an AI evaluation and safety platform. Suggests Anthropic is really doubling down on making sure their models are robust and safe.
Safety seems to be a recurring theme.
It is. On a related hardware note, reports suggest the U.S. is secretly putting tracking devices in shipments of high-end AI chips from NVIDIA and AMD.
To track where they end up.
Seems like it. Specifically, to spot potential diversions to China, underscores the whole geopolitical tension around controlling this advanced tech.
Wow, okay. What about new models?
Tencent released Hunyuan Vision Large. It's a multimodal model, understands images and text, and it's performing really well, ranking 6th on the Vision Arena leaderboard up there near models like GPT 4.5. Shows strong progress from Tencent.
You can keep an eye on.
Higgsfield AI launched a cool tool called Draw to Video. You can basically sketch instructions, shapes, directions onto an image to guide the video generation. More intuitive control for creators.
Neat idea.
And here's a thought-provoking one. Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, proposed trying to train AI with maternal instincts towards humans.
Maternal instincts.
As a safety measure.
As a potential way to prevent, worst-case scenarios. Shows the kind of deep fundamental questions being asked. Definitely out-of-the-box thinking. Anything else?
Lastly, Liquid AI introduced LFM2 VL. These are open-weight vision language models designed to run fast directly on consumer devices, like your phone. Aims to bring powerful AI processing local, faster, and more private.
Bringing AI power down to the device level. Okay, lots happening. Now let's wrap the news with some specific tools people might want to check out. What's trending?
Okay, some quick hits. Pika Labs has a new audio-driven model for making HD videos. Better quality, more accessible AI video creation.
Good for creators.
Istral Medium 3.1, an upgraded model known for being efficient and performing well. Worth checking out if you need speed.
We mentioned Hunyuan Large Vision from Tencent already, but worth reiterating its strength in multimodal tasks.
Absolutely. Then there's Cobot, pitched as an AI teammate that helps automate the tools you already use. Sort of learns your workflows.
Handy.
And Asteroid helps automate browser tasks, repetitive clicking, form filling without needing coding skills. Could save a lot of time.
I could use that.
For the creative side, HiMeta lets you generate images, videos, even 3D assets. Pretty comprehensive suite. And Hera focuses on creating professional animations and motion graphics with AI help. Simplifying complex creative work. Exactly. And for productivity, Hypernote transcribes and summarizes your meetings. But it does it locally on your device, which is great for privacy.
Local processing is a big plus.
Finally, TimeChamp. This one helps teams track and analyze how they spend their time, aiming to boost overall productivity.
All right, a good list of tools to explore. So wrapping this all up, as this AI race just keeps accelerating, it really feels like the definition of an AI powerhouse is shifting constantly, doesn't it?
It really does.
You've got Apple going into home robots, OpenAI fine-tuning models based on user feel, this intense battle for talent. What do you think truly defines long-term success now? Is it just the raw power, the user experience, or maybe just grabbing the smartest people?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Maybe it's a mix of all three, or maybe something else entirely emerges. It's definitely something to keep watching and thinking about as this all unfolds. There's always more to learn.
Absolutely. And on that note, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. Thanks so much for joining us on the AI Brief. If you found this useful or interesting, please do follow us wherever you get your audio.
And feel free to share it with anyone else you know who's fascinated by the cutting edge of AI.
We appreciate you tuning in. Until the next deep dive, stay curious.